So Lizzie, what don't people see?
I think people don't see the passion and how much you actually put into everything that you do.
I think you're right, because I think sometimes it is people, all they think we do is just stick houses on Rightmove and that is it. But there's a lot of emotions that go behind the scenes.
I think people are quick to judge when they don't actually know you.
Where do you think I get it wrong?
I think sometimes you're too much the nice guy, and that sometimes you think more with your heart than your head. ChatGPT or human conversation?
ChatGPT.
Yep.
Hey, Chris from Harrison's Homes, and this week or month's podcast is me and my other half, which is
Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Better half, love.
Better half. Yep, of course. We're going to get a lot of that as we go through. So I think really what we wanted to sort of talk about today is obviously the wins, the deals, the business as a whole, because Lizzie's sort of been on the same sort of journey with me since I took over the business. And you're probably going to actually see what it's like to be behind the scenes. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this one. So over to you, Lizzie.
So I think, are we doing quick fire?
We are going to go straight into quick fire.
Right, okay then. So what's harder, clients or kids?
Oh, kids.
Deals or dinner time?
Deals.
Work stress or home chaos?
I'm not choosing one I prefer.
Which one's easier?
Oh, God.
Stumped
Work
your question.
stress.
Work stress. That's harder than home chaos.
Debatable. It's a debatable one, yeah.
Yeah, we got married.
2017.
Oh, yeah, you failed on that one on Watkins so far. Who's always right?
You.
Good
Just to
answer.
make it easy.
Who loses things more?
Me.
Who says in a minute more?
Mate.
Who's the strict one?
Strict or stressed?
Strict.
Probably you.
Who's more tired?
You. 100%.
What day is PE?
Which one? Molly today.
The biggest stress today.
Today? Molly.
Why?
I don't understand her.
One word for your week.
This week? Oh, energetic.
Energy level,
Maybe at
1 to
work.
10.
This morning, 1.
Now?
4. That's probably after 4 coffees.
And the final one. ChatGPT or human conversation?
ChatGPT.
Yeah, but that's it. That's mine.
Cool, right. So I'm going to go into my quick fire now. So no thing on this. Early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings.
Really? Plan everything or wing it?
Plan.
I'll just say plan on you. Quiet night or social?
Quiet night.
Routine or chaos?
Routine.
Me working less or earning more?
Working less.
Business,
I earn more.
business growth or more family time?
More family time.
Me stressed or me switching off?
You switching off.
In what sense? That's a good question. So me switching off as in not being there or?
No,
or
as in like being more present, actually being able to switch off and not be stressed.
Who's harder to live with, me or the kids?
The kids.
Don't know why you hesitate then. Who worries more, you or me?
Me. Oh, don't know. It depends if it's life or work. Probably equal. You probably worry more about work. I'm worrying more about
Stability or risk?
stability,
Comfort or growth?
growth,
Honest truth or keeping the peace?
honest truth.
Is it all worth it, yes or no?
Yes.
Cool.
Don't need a divorce. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay, so let's go there. Because people don't really actually see what takes place behind the scenes. So Lizzie, what don't people see?
I think people don't see the passion and how much you actually put into everything that you do. They probably see you're 100 miles an hour. You haven't replied to their call, but actually it's probably the amount of tabs that you've got open in your brain, and that you're actually trying to not only run a business but juggle the 3 kids, probably my moods, everything else that goes. Oh. But I think that is the thing. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes of running a business. It's even like down to obviously your staff issues, paying all the bills. Obviously, you're constantly looking at your P&L and like making sure you're on track. Like there's just so much that goes into it. But what people will see is that you sell houses, but It's not just as simple as that.
What sort of surprised you most about the journey that we've been on? So should actually go back to it. Should this sort of go back to, obviously, because you've been on the journey now the whole time pretty much. So we met in 2015.
Correct.
So how did we meet?
So I was selling my house. So this was my first property that I had on my own. I asked my parents, who should I get round? They were like, get like 3. They're all twats, but my mum said, so my mum was the one that was there looking after and showing them around. Go with Harrison's because we've used them before. And he was kind of all right. So I was like, okay. And then he came round. I'd got the house ready, obviously, for the pictures. And he turned up with this big grin on his face. And then he was definitely looking at my butt as well when I was trying to find my passport. 100%, 100%. And then he went off. And then he said he could offer valuations. Not valuations, sorry, viewings. Out of hours, you could always pop round. And I replied to him saying...
So I was flirting at the very beginning.
But you wasn't, because you didn't reply to me. I then emailed and said, feel free to bring a bottle of wine, like trying to be a bit playful. And he completely blanked me. And I just thought...
I thought that was completely unprofessional, by the way.
Anyway, we then got messaging on Plenty of Fish. For the old people here, that's like not like your old school Tinder kind of thing. And then we went out for a day, our first date, and I got really drunk and passed out and didn't reply to him. So, and that's when you knew, really, weren't it?
It was. Well, I thought I knew, but yeah, you weren't replying to me, so I thought that was just another one. But so that was 2015. I then agreed to take over the company in 2016. So what did you think life would look like versus what it actually is?
I think I obviously have an accounting background, so I'm used to stress and kind of all of that. But being with someone that owns a business, I probably thought it was a lot more glamorous than actually what it is. There's a lot more stress involved, and I think it's kind of that work-life balance is a lot harder when you yourself run a business. And I probably didn't expect that from the beginning. I kind of thought, oh, he must earn quite a lot. That'd be fun.
I think that's sort of the perception of a lot of people though that have businesses. It's you've got it easy. You earn a lot of money, which it's not always the case, as we well know. But I think early on it was quite easy for both of us because we were pretty much just working and drinking in the evenings, wasn't we? So both of us were. So when I talk about, obviously I was used to work God knows how many hours, there was an element of...
We were there together doing it.
Yeah.
I was working, doing exactly the same in the evening. So yeah, we was kind of on the same page at that point, wasn't we? So I think it was kind of, we were both doing it, so it was okay. Like we was in that situation together, wasn't we? So
yeah. Then we got married. Greatest day of my life.
What music did I walk down the aisle to?
Ludovico Q&80.
Okay.
It was my choice, wasn't it? Well, sort of my choice. I led you towards that. So what sort of surprised you about the journey?
The roller coaster. Like no week's the same. I just think...
What would you say about like roller coaster? What do you mean by that?
There's so many ups and downs that I think we've been through. Like us as a couple, like you within your business, obviously you like work, obviously having the kids, like losing my mum. There's all of those things we've been through together. It's just been a complete roller coaster. Like, we have really good highs and then obviously we have some bad lows. But throughout it all, we've been together. I think, yeah, it's just... I mean, that's what many people go through, don't they? But
yeah, but I suppose it's more of an understanding to a degree, isn't it? I think that we both have.
Yeah. And that when one of us is doing really well, the other one might be a bit low, but we try and bring each other up to the same level, and we're competitive.
Are we? Don't know what you mean about that. So what's it, so again, I don't know if we've sort of alluded to this question, so what it's actually like being married to somebody building a business. Have we really got to that point of answering that?
It's stressful, isn't it? I think I understand a bit more, obviously, with my background in finance, I think. So I obviously understand what goes on behind the scenes from that side of it. But I think I was very... what's the word? Kind of alluded to what estate agency was like. I think my view of estate agency was you're just selling a house. And I think even when I was selling mine, it was kind of, why haven't you got back to me? Why is it taking so long? Like, I don't think I understood what goes into it. Obviously now I hear you come home and tell me what's gone on during the day, or this has fallen through, and there's just so much that goes into it, and the passion, etc. as well.
So you mentioned obviously fall throughs there. So what do you see of me when something like that's happened? Although I probably wouldn't tell you, but it's probably evident that something bad's happened.
He's silent, which obviously that doesn't happen very often for anyone that knows him, and he's got a right look on his face, or he's on his phone like this, and I'm trying to talk to him and he's just completely ignoring me. So yeah, I know when it's been a bad day, and I think we're obviously better now about having the conversation if you've had a bad day, and I probably pick up on it a little bit better now, but yeah, you don't always obviously have that conversation.
I think also as well, again, like going back to the fall through front, I think this is sometimes the perception that a lot of people think, it's a deal that's lost and it's money, but for me it's more so the client that I've then got to go and let down. I think that's the thing that then plays on my mind, or something's then happened and I've got to be the one that's actually got to tell them, oh, by the way, you're going to be moving next week. Oh, sorry, by the way, you're not, because your buyer's just pulled out.
And I think maybe it's also the fact that the amount of phone calls you've probably had prior to actually having to make that call, you've tried to do everything you possibly can before you have to make that call. And people probably don't realise that either, but actually you're trying. It's like the amount of times you're like, I've saved the deal, and like that moment of like, I've managed to save it, but it's taking you like the whole day being on the phones. And
it's actually, I don't think it'd probably be okay to actually mention this person's name, because again, it's a friend, but it's like Cara, isn't it? For instance, like the amount of times like Cara was a friend of Lizzie's, or worked with Lizzie, and the amount of all the ones, it's always the people that we know. And this is why I always hate at times dealing with people I know, because it's even more pressure on me when something goes wrong. And I think that one, I lost count of how many times there was somebody pulling out, or there was a change, and
I don't want to call her. I don't want to call her again with bad news.
And it was just to a point where she was sort of expecting it, but it's just like the amount of times I was just sitting there in the evening thinking, I've got to go and tell her in the morning, which then didn't allow me to sleep and everything else that goes with it. So, But yeah, I think you're right, because I think sometimes it is people, all they think we do is just stick houses on Rightmove, and that is it. But there's a lot of emotions that go behind the scenes.
Definitely.
When would you say it's been the hardest?
I think probably, I'm going to say COVID. I think that so I was on mat leave with number 2 at the time, obviously. Then we had 2 kids at home. You was still trying to work from home and try and keep your business going. Obviously, like skeleton staff. Obviously, the stress of that, because I was on mat leave. It's like there's no money coming in. Obviously, all the time you can't do anything. You still trying to actually function and carry on. And then I think it was, obviously, I can't remember what year it was now, but it was the 13th of May that was the day that you was able to reopen.
That was 2020, so that was when.
And the 13th of May is our wedding anniversary, and it was that day that you was able to reopen, and I was absolutely fuming. It was like, it had to be that day, didn't it? I think it was such a tough time though. Like,
I think it's like, and we haven't actually talked about this actually. So, but again, it's like one of those when you just highlight there, when you've got no money coming in, you're running a business, and you're then thinking, actually, I've got several people that I've got to support and help there. I've got to support the household. You're pregnant, heavily pregnant, and suddenly it's a case of, maybe if I look back at it now, could we have waited a day or two? Probably could. But when you're in that moment and you don't know what else to do, and then people are ringing in, and unfortunately what COVID's now done is accelerated people, and again, Amazon and everything else like that, we expect things within 2 seconds. And I think this is the problem now. So when you've got load of people calling in, it was like, well, what do I do? Do we go out on wedding anniversary? Which we couldn't do anyway, in fairness.
Yeah, to be fair, we couldn't go out and do anything. And we have spent God knows how many months together. So I was just grumpy. I was stuck in a house with 2 kids, so.
None like you to be grumpy, love. And yeah, I suppose that was then the year, as I said, skeleton staff, where I crashed, didn't I, towards the end of the year?
Yeah, I think, and that crash as well. Obviously, you crashed, but you didn't tell me about it until you literally was at rock bottom, because I myself was stressed with the kids, and I think again, was I pregnant? I don't know. We've been pregnant so many times. I think So it's like, actually, you've probably grown in yourself through all the challenges you've had, and actually realised that talking about it is okay. Whereas you, like, during that time, you wouldn't have told me all the challenges that we're going through.
7 months worth, wasn't it? Because it was when we went into COVID, which was March, and then it was November, that I blubbered.
Cried. Never stopped crying since.
Yeah. So what does stress actually look like at home?
Did you have a nice day today? I know when you're stressed because your phone's glued to your hand and you're not listening to a word and you're like, yeah, what was that? And I just think, hello? It's that you can't switch off because you're trying to do something, or the laptop's out and you're tapping away and the kids are going, Daddy, look at this, look at me do this cartwheel. And you're like, yeah, in a minute. Or like it's of no interest. And they then obviously, if you're stressed, they pick up on it even more and like want your attention even more. And then it's the little snaps. If you snap and shout at the kids, that means something like you're either really stressed or they've been like really bad, because I snap every like 5 seconds, whereas it takes a lot more for you to lose your patience unless you are very stressed.
I think that's the struggle though, because again, it's like I've had coaches in the past that have just said to me, you've got to just turn off, but I can't. My brain doesn't just turn off, does it? So
I guess as well, when you're stressed, you don't sleep. All of a sudden you're up at like 2 a.m. watching the TV, and then I have to huff and puff about that because you're waking me up. I need more sleep.
Oh God, here we go. This is going to be a long list. So what do I do that frustrates you the most?
Being on your phone. Leaving your socks everywhere around the house, because now the kids copy you. And then this morning, a prime example, I haven't got any socks. Well, you chuck them everywhere around the house.
That weren't me. I found mine.
But it's the most infuriating thing ever, because no one has any socks. Leaving cupboard doors open. That I've nearly chopped my head off numerous times with that. Starting something. Like, what did you start? Oh, you started trying to clean the car the other day. Like, he doesn't ever clean his car. And I already told him that the adapter didn't fit on the jet wash, but hey, he didn't listen. He then soon found out. And then he left that, and then he then decided to start planting a plant in the garden, which he didn't plant, because then the foxes was destroying it the other day. So you just do a million things at once. What else? You're farting? That's a bad one. That's a really bad one. Not sharing your wine with me equally.
I'm just thinking of your health.
I want to say that's it, but I'm sure there must be other things that frustrate me. It depends on what time of the month you ask me, if I'm honest.
Oh, yeah, I won't say that next part. I suppose, is there anything like, again, that I bring home from work as well? So if we're relating it to work, is there anything there that frustrates you? I guess that's the phone, isn't it? The phone situation.
I think it's the phone thing. And I think it's not even like just frustrating me. It's for the kids, I think. Like, we both have stressful jobs and we're both tired at the end of the day. But then obviously it's that massive juggle of us trying to do the homework, cook the dinner, get the kids ready for bed, thinking when did they last have a bath? I've got no idea. And I feel like both of us, by the time we've done all of that, we don't have time for each other. I mean, I generally just fall asleep at like 8 o'clock. But it's we're both stressed, and it's like having that comment, like, how's your day? I feel like it's a question you have to ask. How's your day been today?
Maybe we need better questions. I was just thinking of.
Yeah, maybe.
I couldn't unload my day on you if you said, how's my day? Although actually this week we're in a really good week.
Awesome week this week, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there you go. Where do you think I get it wrong? Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, where'd you get it wrong? I think sometimes you're too much the nice guy, and that sometimes you think more with your heart than your head, because that's just who you are. But actually, in a business, that's obviously sometimes you've actually got to be a bit more brutal.
Yeah, you're going to love this, aren't you, staff? Like, I shouldn't say staff, colleagues. Everyone's going to love that one. But I think that's just that I just genuinely see the best in people.
Yeah, and that is your personality. And I don't think you can change your personality, but like in certain situations, I don't always think it's the right thing. And I think it's like you've learned from that yourself.
Oh, yeah,
but I don't think it's going to change the way you then are, because it's just who you are. But
well, I found you. I was told never to change. Well, I got you, so there you go. Yes. Sounds good, doesn't it, that one? Your mum was right.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So what are you most proud of? Pardon me. Should we move on?
I think it's how much you have like grown in yourself. You've been given so many different challenges, and I think, yes, you've obviously got broken at times, but you think how much you've grown, even in like the last 2 or 3 years. You have pushed yourself. Like, you've gone obviously on the Watkins sofa, you've presented in front of people, like you're doing podcasts, like you are doing all of that, but you're still running your business and you still make time for the kids and put us first. I think that is your thing. Like, you're always thinking, I don't want to work more, I want to spend more time. It's like, he does the school runs in the morning, which is like the best thing ever because I hate it.
Yeah, this morning I was regretting that decision, but
I
again,
think that's the thing. It's
do.
like I think that's such an important thing. I'm proud that you're an amazing dad. I don't know about the boss level because it's obviously not my boss. Though your staff can comment on that one, but I think that's the thing. You give your energy to everything you do.
So at the moment, so
maybe not when this goes out. But I think that's the thing. You give your energy to everything. But I think so. I'm proud of all of that. But sometimes though, I think you just do take on too much. Like,
no, we're talking highs. We're not going backwards now, right? Okay, every opportunity to get another little one in there. We've gone past that. You had your moment. Anything else? So come on.
Oh, you want more?
Yeah, I want more.
That's enough.
Was it right?
Oh, Jesus.
When do you see it all paying off?
I think it's when we've got that right work-life balance. And I think, to be fair.
So this is something that's always thrown about, and I think the way that I see it, and going off on a tangent. So this is everything that's coming out now, isn't it? Work-life balance and self-employed agencies and everything else that goes with it. Like you just mentioned there, like dropping the kids off. Like that is an option within the business that I allow one of my members to do. And again, if somebody said to me, look, this is what I want to do, you don't have to be self-employed, I would see the value in that myself. So I don't personally feel it has to be a 9 to 5, but then ultimately I know what I've done to get where I am.
Yeah,
and it was never a 9 to 5.
No, exactly. You've put all the hours in, and now therefore it's like being able to do those things because you've worked your ass off to get there. But it's more that when we go away, you can switch off. You've got the team there that can support and run your business. You haven't got to worry about it.
And I turn my phone off now, don't it?
Yeah, and I think you never used to. You used to be on it all the time, whereas now you actually. Yeah, for your birthday, you obviously did. You turned your phone off. But, you're doing that more and more. And I think that in itself, that's
again,
really good.
like, team, if you're listening, then obviously it's because of you. But yeah, so when do you see it all paying off? Has we answered that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What moments stand out where you think this is worth it? You get a little bit of tumbleweed going on here, shall we? Like,
this is worth it. This is worth it. I think it's just where we both are in our careers and like the effort you've put in. Now that you get to do those things with the kids and that you get to drop them off and as well, I think it's worth it because you've worked so hard now that I now get to step up in my career and kind of have my moment as well. And it's quite nice that we've got that with each other and that balance. Like, it's my turn now, but at the same time, you carry on doing all of your stuff. But this is where we want it to be. Like, if we're retired by, I was saying, okay, 40, but you're already 40. If I'm retired by that age, that would be great.
Yeah, might be. Maybe not.
No.
Cool. So I suppose, is there anything else that we can add into this part of it? So the the things that people don't see, and we've got the lessons next.
Things that people don't see. I guess it's not so much you don't see, it's like the relationships that you build with your vendors and things. Like you said, like that old dear the other day, and he loves the old dears, absolutely loves them. He's like, I don't know if he's trying to make me jealous, which is never going to happen. He's like, the old dear, she hugged me and gave me a kiss.
In fact,
there's been numerous.
You're getting jealous.
Yeah, there's numerous ones. Oh, she made me a cup of tea, or went round to this old dear's today. He loves the old dears. So if any listening, he loves it. But I think that in itself...
It's only because I treat them like they're my own nan or granddad.
Yeah, and I think that in itself, like, you've got such a human side, haven't you? Like, some people probably think you're an arsehole, but...
Probably.
And I think even the example of Ben, to be fair, Builder Ben, as the kids call him, like, obviously his view of you and actually got to know you, and now, like, the relationship
that was just through, like, another agent, wasn't it, that was slating me, which, again, it's funny because that's what our industry is, and ultimately when he started talking to me, he realised that I wasn't an arsehole, and now he's a client, and he's helped me and recommended me several times.
I think people are quick to judge when they don't actually know you, and they don't know that you've been up, like, like last night, God knows how many times a night with the kids, and you're absolutely shattered, but you're then still have to turn up, you have to perform, you have to run a business, you've got to do all of that.
I did warn the team this morning. I was tired, so I I gave them the heads up.
Yeah, I think
Just
that's
in
the
case
thing,
I
though,
did
isn't it?
snap.
Like, you've got all of that going on as well. Like,
Cool. Well, that's sort of behind the scenes, and obviously, hopefully that one was helpful. So, on to the next one.